You know what's crazy, man? I was just talking to my sister a couple days ago about Disney, like the live action movies they've been doing, and I'm gonna keep it a beam with y'all, man. Like I always do. I haven't seen any of them. I haven't seen Dumbo. I haven't seen The Lion King. I haven't seen the live action Aladdin. I haven't seen Mulan. I really don't really have a desire to see Snow White, and it's not because of the masses just bitching about it and talking about all the woke shit that it supposedly has, but it's just the fact that the like I'm not gonna lie, man, it's not so much Snow White. I didn't really never care for the property to begin with. But it's the Seven Dwarves. Like the Seven Dwarves just look fucking really odd to me. Like they just look very, very strange. And I kind of get why they did it, and they were playing it safe and all of that shit. But just like I don't know, another story for another time. But I haven't seen any of the live action Disney remakes that they've been doing. I didn't see the Little Mermaid, and I know that caused a stir. Everybody was bitching about that shit, and everybody about to be bitching about this too. You know, and I can see it now. First of all, let me tell y'all why I'm excited for this. I'm not a big Princess and the Frog fan. I wouldn't call myself a fan at all. I didn't really care about this property until my daughter was maybe about 2, 3 years old, and she took a liking to it, and we would watch it like every other weekend. And seeing her excited for it got me excited. So like my daughter's 11 now, and the fact that she was kind of growing up watching that shit, she's gonna see this and probably like want to see it. So that her wanting to see it will gain my attention even more, and maybe we'll see it together. So I'm really excited for just for her sake for the most part, but I'm excited for this for other you know little black girls out there because it's kind of how I felt about when they and I know they race swapped it. We all get the fucking story, people. We understand. Like take the bitching and crying and the woke shit somewhere else. But it's kind of like how I felt about when they came out with the Little Mermaid. And yeah, they race swapped Ariel, but for me, I ain't a Little Mermaid fan. I ain't saying I'm not bitching about it online, talking about some oh you're destroying my childhood and the source material. I don't give a shit. You know they could have made her red for all I care, and I still would have felt the same. But just me being a girl dad and seeing other parents showing the reactions of their little black daughters looking at a version of the version of the Little Mermaid that looked just like them. That shit means something, man. Is really decent for little girls to get characters that look like them, whether it's fictional, whatever the case may be. So that's one thing, but I'm also excited for this because I want to see how many people are going to be bitching and moaning about it. I really do, man. It's going to be that large group of people. Well, y'all race swapped Ariel. Let's cast Scarlett Johansson as the princess and the princess in the front. Shut the fuck up, man. Before y'all even get started, just stop. It's a children's property, man, and y'all are acting like the children that this is geared towards. Like, come on, man. It's always a group of adults that didn't give a shit about these animated projects prior. That's always online crying about the this is woke and this is DEI and there's no diversity and this is this and this. Shut the oh my god, man. They gonna have a field day with this, but cry on, man. Cry on. It's a bunch of little black girls and black parents that raised their black girls that on this movie that are gonna be excited for this. So I'm excited, man. It's a win for the culture. Um, I don't know. I feel like I don't know. Maybe I should go back and watch this because I'm looking up the cast now, and I don't recognize a lot of these names. Anika Noni Rose voiced Princess Tiana. You got Bruno Campos in here, Jennifer Cody. I feel like the bigger name here, for the most part, that I've always remembered from this is Keith David. John Goodman, who I had no clue voiced, did voice the character on here. Jennifer Lewis, Oprah, fucking Terrence Howard. I had no idea Terrence Howard voiced the character on here, man. Said he voiced James. Oh, Princess Tiana's father. I did not know that. I wouldn't have known that had I looked it up or had I not looked it up right now. But I don't know, man. It might be time for me to catch up because they're doing this. They're doing. I think Questlove. Like shout out to the crib, man. That's a win for Philly. Questlove is supposed to be doing a live action version of Lady and the Tramp. And I remember they announced that like a couple years ago. I think I did one of these videos talking about how excited I was for that. But yeah, man, like anything that's a win for the culture, like I'm rooting for it. I'm excited for it. Especially because Princess and the Frog is one of those like I feel like it's while I'm not super crazy about it, I feel like it's one of the more unique animated movies I've seen because there is a lot of culture behind it. I believe it takes place down in like New Orleans and stuff like that. So to see that culture incorporated in the story and with the characters was really cool, man. But I don't know. It really might be time to catch up on these Disney live action remakes, man, because I feel like more ashamed that I haven't seen The Lion King, and I really didn't want a Mufasa prequel because I'm like, why do you want to get me more attached to a character that I know his fate, and his fate is one of the most fucking heartbreaking deaths of all time, and I don't want to relive that, man. But why would y'all give me a prequel to latch on to Mufasa even more when I know what's going to happen? But the movie looks amazing, and the cast, the voice acting cast for it it's amazing, man. So I feel like if anything, the Lion King movies, I definitely gotta get back on. And I feel like when people have problems with race swaps and diversity, y'all gotta understand some shit, man. And I'm gonna just tell y'all this: Disney has been apologizing for the last couple decades now. If y'all go back and watch the animated Disney shit, do y'all understand how blatantly racist a lot of that shit was? Disney will get the pants fucking sued off of. Mickey Mouse will get his pants, whatever brand of pants he got, sued off his ass, yo, if they ever did some shit like that. This is, and I'm not saying, oh, you just gotta do this, but that's what Disney is deciding to do. That's what they're doing. Y'all don't see what the fuck is going on. There's so much more diversity. They made Genie black. Technically he was blue, but they made Genie black. And then, I saw that they were making Little Mermaid black, and I was like, I don't know if that actress in Snow White is Spanish. I'm not sure. But they're race swapping, and they're having more diverse casting. I'm like, yeah, this is their fucking apology. This is their apology without having to publicly apologize for all of the racist shit that they did. Now, whether y'all agree with that, that theory, or whether y'all agree with that execution, that's up to y'all, man. To each their own. I'm just letting y'all know what I think it is, and I don't particularly have a problem with it, man. But it's always that one person that's like, well, what if they cast Ryan Gosling as Black Panther? You would have a problem there. It's like, yo, just shut the context means a lot, man. But I guess I am excited for this, man. Coleman Domingo being a part. I'm not familiar with this other guy, but Coleman Domingo, man, and 215 stand up because I think he's from the crib too. Coleman Domingo is a guy who's just like, whether he's behind the scenes, on this, like in front of the camera, like I feel like he has done no wrong that I have seen so far, man. Love that guy as an actor. I love watching his interviews just to get a grip on like what type of person he is. So him being a part of the project, I feel like he'll do it justice. Got to do my research on this other guy, and definitely got to tell my daughter about this news because I'm pretty sure she'll be excited for it. And if she's not, then I just got to accept the fact that she's grown out of certain shit, and maybe I need to be a little bit sad about it because I would be so pissed off if I call my daughter like, the remake of Princess and the Frog, and she'd be like, Dad, like I'm playing Roblox right now. Like, can I call you later? I hope I didn't just jinx myself with that.